Now it's time for our second trust call, so please welcome our next two guests. Bernard Strobl is an expert in visual surveillance and insight at the Austrian Institute of Technology, and Michal Hradis is a specialist in document digitizations at Brno University of Technology. Hello, Bernard. Hello, Michal.
Hello, Greg. Nice to be with you.
So, Bernard, let's start with you. What's the key element to unlocking instant trust through technology?
Okay, so the answer to this question is not that simple, but let me say I want to answer it with an example. So, for instance, the COVID situation introduced some problems, and it also boosted some innovation to use contactless fingerprints as an example, because not everybody is very keen to put his finger on a sensor where thousands of people have put on their finger before. But there are some uncertainties like performance, how does it behave, what's about the convenience, what's about compatibility, for instance. So comparing data sheets is not enough anymore. So my answer would be, first of all, trust comes from standardization. So these new elements have to be standardized. So this would give more trust. And second, I want also to say that doing some small pilots with this new technology to enable this trust would be very, would have a positive effect.
And the same question for you, Michal.
My experience is mostly with biometric applications in public spaces, like audience analysis or customer tracking. There, the most important part is privacy of the system. And I don't think there we can get some instant way to provide trust. It needs to be long-term. One of it is regulation, but on our part, we need to give strong technical guarantees that the system remains private. For example, we work with multiple cameras, and most of the private information is kept locally on the cameras. The system shares some anonymized embeddings which describe the appearance of people, but it's already hard to get the original identities. And long term, we only store really anonymized data like user IDs or just anonymized statistics. And this has to be combined with really good cryptography and protection to keep the system unhackable.
Thank you, Michal, and thank you, Bernard.
Thanks for inviting me. Goodbye.
Thank you, Greg. Bye-bye.